Chapter 21. High Street Fashion at Knockdown Prices. Whilst many people's claims of brand new could hold about as much water as a Poundland paddling pool with a hole in it, when you're standing in a field trying to part with your junk, you'll be sharing that space with professional traders who are selling genuinely brand new merchandise. There are a number of reasons why brand new items end up with these traders. They could have bought from companies going into liquidation. It could be a warehouse suffering from either flood or fire damage, whereby the items can no longer be sold through traditional retail channels. If you're talking about jewellery, some stores are required to return display pieces after they've been tried out by a certain number of people, as they're no longer considered brand new. That last one worked particularly well for me at one point. I purchased a watch that retailed for £400. I paid £69. I wore it for a couple of years and then sold it online for £200. Not at a boot sale, so no lesson here. I'm just pretty pleased with myself, so no. Other traders simply have great relationships with warehouses and are able to buy at very low prices, mark up accordingly, and essentially pass that saving on to you. Every once in a while, it pays to go to a boot sale as a buyer, just to see what you might pick up. The trouble is that there will be some customers who are literally too stupid to tell the difference between a legitimate market trader and a bloke trying to sell off the junk from his garage. This was sadly brought home to me by a young lady who will be given the buyer code FFS. It stands for exactly what you think it stands for, as this really was the only reaction I could muster. "This is jumper?" Yep. Set the tone early, picked up a knitted garment with 2 sleeves, a hole for the head to go through, established that it's too short to be a dress, and then ask if it's a jumper. No, that's actually the International Space Station. They said they'd pretty much learned all they had to up there, so they asked if I could find a home for it. I didn't say any of these words. My response was more along the lines of, yes, it's a jumper. "Is for a boy?" Well, it was my son's, but I see no reason why a girl couldn't wear it if she wanted to. "What age is 4? It's 4, isn't it? I think it says on the label there, probably age 7 to 8. "How much you want?" "All the clothes on the rail are £1. "Will you take 50p because it's a bit..." Trails off, in the hopes that I will fill in the blanks, but oh no, you started it, madam, so you can finish it. "A bit what?" "Used." Do you know where you are right now? Do you need me to call someone? Again, I couldn't say it out loud. Well, they're all used. That's why I'm asking for £1. Now, it turns out that while she was using the word used, what she actually meant was bobbly. Yes, like any woolen garment, some bobbles had formed on the surface. But in my defence, it's a bloody boot sale and I'm asking for a solitary £1. "Yes, but you can see." And then proceeds to point out each and every bobble, blissfully unaware that I got the point after the first 12 of them. Now, it's worth pointing out that this exchange took place in what was scheduled to be the last of my car boot adventures for the year. Any item of clothing which did not sell today would not be coming back for another try. They would be loaded into bin bags and dropped off at the nearest charity shop. The bags were already in the car. I was coming home with an empty boot, one way or the other. "OK, you can have it for 50p. She used the 50p that she saved to buy a Ming vase. The owner wanted 6.5 million for it, but she argued him down because it was, in her own words, a bit old.